channel and welcome to a brand new Australian company. So plug. This is my very first delivery now. I wanted to show you how this arrived. There are 3 kits in here, and if you are astute and you have spotted the particular shape, these are in tubes. And the company that they use is the Australia Post competitor Sendle. Sendle is a little bit cheaper from a shipping point of view within Australia, and they are pretty quick. So what have they done? Okay. Oh, I have cut through. Right. So they had put this kind of cling wrappy stuff around to keep them in their little pyramid together, to stop them slopping around in the bag. And then it was just in the, people like to call them trash packs. I will show these in separate videos, but I've got Church Lane Cottage, Autumn Park, oops, and this one, Sunset Log Cabin. Now, Lucas and Cindy are the owners of this business. They have their little star logo here. Their tube is a little bit crushed. They've got the little colour logo on their site though. This is 45 by 30, so it comes in the round. Now it's all loose in here, okay, so it's not in a bag, or anything like that. So let's see, I'll try and remember to cover off everything. I apologize in advance if I miss something. Gosh, that's kind of clever. So there's an inner tube inside the outer tube, so that can actually vary in length, or it goes all the way in. That's kind of nifty. The fact that it comes in its own whip tube, from my point of view, because I actually do work in progress and I keep them in tubes, is really handy. I love when I get Every Moment tubes. They're even heavier duty, but let's see what this crowd have in store. Let's just straighten this sheet. Okay, so there's 38 colours in this. Of course, it's not a diamond art clip, so we're not expecting any AB bling. Alright, now, it doesn't tell you this on the website, but this is Dominic Davison's picture, and it is licensed. They have purchased the license from a company called MGL. MGL is a licensing company that anyone can go to and purchase an image. You basically buy the license to be able to use that image, and it's perfectly legitimate, okay? The only thing is, I wish they actually said, they do say on their website that it's licensed art, but I wish they would actually promote the artist on the site as well. And it was only that I looked at the images and I'm kind of going, gee, that looks awfully familiar in style, and I did a bit of digging and found, oh, it's Dominic's. And I have also watched, there is a link on Create Love Share's site to their first affiliate, Kelly up in the mainland, and Fee over in Diamond in the Rough has also become an affiliate with them. So I am hoping also to become an affiliate and promote this company, because they're A, Australian, and I want to support Australian. B, they seem to have a pretty good setup from the get-go. Their prices are bloody reasonable, and we'll keep going from there. Let's see where we go. Alright, now, square drills, so you know they could be the problem children, and I'm going to get this relaxing a bit as we go. So this is cord glue, so you can be rough and heavy-handed and do this whole jazz to get it to relax. So I'm gonna, it's a bit stubborn, it's not taking much to fully relax. It's just that last little bit. So I'm going to open the toolkit and show you what's in there. Okay, so we've got a bag similar enough with the heavy duty Ziploc bag to the Diamond Art Club bag, so slightly opaque. I do really like these heavy duty bags. Okay, there's a couple of air holes there to stop it from keeping expanding or staying expanded. Alright, we have 2 skinny head placers. So we've got a 7 and a 4, and if you remember, I have told you in the past, you can actually look at the number on the side. I'll show you both of them in just a tick. Get you. Okay. So if you get the light right, I'm just trying to get the glare so that you can see it. But it's right in that center. I have actually used a Sharpie and kind of highlight it. But trust me, it is there. You can see it reasonably easily. And this one has a 7 on one side. And it looks like it takes a fair few. Now, they've got the blue DAC pen and a blue squishy. There's a couple of companies that have the blue DAC pen. But look, 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 look. This is a bit different. This is a bit diamond dotish with the jar. But they've got their logo already on it, and they use white wax. Now, when you're going to use the white wax, remember there is a film on both sides, so take that off or you're never going to get the wax into your pen. Okay, and then they just sit in there, and that's really cool because these can be multi-purpose. You could stick a magnet on the back of that, you could use it as a cover minder, you could throw your trash in it when your wax is dead and gone. Really, really nice little touch with that, and having it branded. Oh yeah, and underneath they have branded their Mosfa boats. Now the Mosfa boat has lines all the way up to the top. Okay, they are more useful than the Diamond Art Club boats. I actually like these. I don't use them unless maybe I'm traveling. This one's a bit bent and twisted, but from the point of view if you've got working lines much further up the boat, very, very good. So I do like that. And they've gone to the trouble of branding from very early on in the piece. No bags. And I have seen that the kits can come either zip-locked or like this. So there is a little bit of difference between the two. Alright, now. This is, what did I say? 45 by 30. So drill area to drill area, yeah, more or less. It might be off by half a centimetre. No, it's not. And that's going to be a 30 without much issue. Where are we? There to there, yeah, it's a 30. Okay, so 30 by 45. Sizing is accurate. I'm already seeing how pixelated it's going to be though, unfortunately. And for a Dominic Davison, you really want the detail. So it's a basic picture. It's not this kind of beauty, but it's okay. And I'll show you the inventory symbols, that's the word, when we get there. Okay, let's see what we've got though. We've got 38 colours, and how have they put them? Okay, they seem to be numbered in order. Okay, so we've got 823, which is a navy. Those squares are good. They've got sharp enough corners. I think that they've actually put a tiny tear in the bag. Like, it's just pushed a corner through. There's a couple of tabs here on the paler one, on 827. A bit of debris in there on 904. 905 green, 934 which is a brown, 935 which is like the dark green, 3033 you've got hardly any there, so token colors there, 3078, 3371, 3726, lilac there, 3743, 3755. Plenty of drills. I mean, look, when I say tabs, I saw one tab in the bag. These are really good. They've got nice flat backs. These are all excellent drills. 3802, 3823, 3840, 3863, 3864. Let me scrunch these up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do quite the same effect with these drills because of that blue bar as I like doing, showing you the Diamond Art Clubs. Oops. And then the earlier numbers, so 152, 334. So these are all in number order, so these will be really easy to tick off as you're going through your inventory. 402, 433. These are really good drills. 434, 435, 580. There's two of those in the dirty green. Lots of green in this painting. 581, 645, 741, 742. These colours are good too. Again, tiny bit of debris blob in there. 743, 744, 754, 775, 796, 797, and 798. Alright. So their drills are good. I think she was debating whether or not she was going to kit up immediately and start doing them. Let's see if this works. Okay, kind of. Nope, that's upside down. Let's fat bottoms. Alright, so there's the colour range. Through lots of blues. Well, blue in the mountain and blue in the lake, and there's blue in the log cabin. Okay. Alright. Look, it's quick and easy. I wanted to get both a round and a square. I wanted to do a comparison with the round and square, you know, because squares are really the picky drills. If squares are going to go wrong, they're going to go catastrophically wrong. Couple of things that I would probably have a little bit of gripe would be the overflow of plastic. It goes beyond the edge of the canvas. It's a scalloped edge, but it's not flocked or anything. It's kind of, I think the girls have said diamond dotish. I'm not even sure it's diamond dot. It's quite firm. I mean, as canvas goes, yeah, it's rigid and not much pliability or anything. Look, it's laid flat nice and easily. From the point of view of a working kind of image, 40 by 30 kind of thing, 30 by 40, it's a nice snack size. It looks like it would be fairly easy to do. So the truck here is all the red, and then there's a couple of bits of pink to highlight the highlights on the truck. You certainly don't get the detail of what I'm seeing in the image, being the Oldsmobile or whatever you want to call it. Believe it or not, this is dude and his dog on the end of the jetty. Again, you're losing some of that color variant being this little bit small. There's a Canada Goose here and here. These are just some white flowers, so yeah, it's pixelated, but for this size you would kind of expect the pixelation. There really isn't a get out clause from there. And then there's an eagle up in the sky here. The sunset colors that they've got, the gradients through there is gorgeous. There's lots of range. It's not overly confetti heavy, but the blend is really good. So you've got I've actually got it here. You've got the colors on both diagonal corners, but the symbol I'm looking at in particular is like two accents meeting as a cap. So 3078, and 3078 kind of blends with J, which is 744. Okay, so 3078 and 744. 744 is here, and 3078 is back. 3078. So those two colors are right next to each other. Okay, so you can see the subtleties. And what's next then? So Y is fairly close to it. Y is 743, and that is this one. Okay, so you've got this color into this color into this color. They, whatever program that they're using to get the coloring, they're doing a good job. You've got a lot of subtlety. It's not going from, say, this one to this one, which is a big jump, and it's pixelated, and it's like, your eyes are going to spot it way too easily. Whereas that is a lot more subtle. So I think this has been cleverly done, even though it's as small as it is. This was $23.99. When you sign up, you get a discount. There are affiliate codes as well. All those details are going to be in the description. But when you sign up, I think you get a 20% off, I think is what I got. So paid for the shipping. Now, Sendle, as I said, is cheaper than Australia Post. I ordered this on Monday night, and it got to me yesterday. So from Melbourne to Tasmania, it got to me in 7 days, and COVID restrictions and all of that kind of thing, that's okay. I think it took fees to WA a lot longer, because WA is just like, who wants to go there? Once you're there, you're fine. It's trying to get in and out. It's like days travel to get across the country. I'm really quite pleased with that. The canvas, the finish, any wrinkles that you see are going to be from the cover. So they're not an issue because it's poured glue. The poured glue only literally goes to maybe 2 drills wide and 1 drill, 2 drills on the outside of these. Now, Lucas and Cindy, I'm not sure what they're actually doing, whether what they're doing is buying the stock from China, because these are familiar wrappings, whether they're buying the stock from China and then they're having it in stock to be able to ship, and it's only up on their website when they have it available to them, which means that they ship it instantly. So there's none of the waiting around or anything else. So at the moment their stock is reasonably small, but it is all licensed. There are some gorgeous pictures on there. I have a bigger one and I have a similar size one. Between the other round and square, there was I think it was Country Church Lane is the other Dominic Davison that I've got. So I really like that, but I do wish that they promoted how their licensing is. So that would be my only tip, and it was my only tip when I signed up for the affiliate ship. Is there anything else to show you? Well, I'll show you the icons that we've got. So we've got normal letters, we've got %sign, we've got a dot, we've got an arrow, we've got small letters, large letters, we've got an equals, we've got this kind of what I called an accent. It's kind of like the cap, but without the top bit. It's like an accent grave and an accent acute, but they don't meet in the middle. We've got a question mark and we've got a tick. The rest are small letters, large letters, and numbers. No particular order to any of them. The drills are all in order in the sheets. So again, doing inventory on these is reasonably easy. The only thing that you need to maybe note is the fact that you've got maybe 2 bags of one particular colour. The canvas itself, if you've ever gone to an art shop or art store or even your discount stores where you see the canvases that are already mounted on stretcher bars, it's that kind of a feel. It's a rigid canvas that's not going to sag and bag. It doesn't feel thin and insignificant. It's not going to tear or anything like that. So from a point of view of working, it's perfectly fine as an artist's canvas. And the poured glue is, you know, going to make things easy. The clarity of the field, well, okay, there is a problem with this. The white is hard to read. The black font is spot on clear, but the white font is like, I'll take some pictures because you really need to see this as big as I can make it. So, the problem being, for instance, here you've got some 6s, some 5s, and some Zs. The 6s and 5s are both in white font. They're both against a pale brown background, and the numbers just are not popping off at all. So that is a problem. In saying that, the white does work against the dark background, but the pale color on the light color doesn't work. Now, with a light pad under it, is it going to make much of a difference? No, that would give me eye strain, and it would probably give most people eye strain. I'd be looking at it going, no, it's too much light. I'd have to then turn it off and then go, ooh. You're going to have to take care when it comes to the light colors on the light backgrounds. On the dark, it's fine. So the small A's, the equals, the big G's, they're fine. Although maybe the similarity between the curl of the G and the curl of the A don't do this tired. The blacks, I have no issue whatsoever seeing the blacks. Like, I can see them from here without any eye strain. They're nice and crisp. They are not a problem whatsoever. So, yeah. It says share your work on the gallery to win cash prizes on sharemycreation.art. And yeah, and then they don't credit Dominic on the canvas. They only credit Dominic on the inventory sheet. The inventory on the canvas is a fairly decent size, but again, I'd probably be cutting that out, putting it onto my stickers on my sticker maker and setting it up. But because this is so small, having the double inventory on both sides, it's like you're not going to miss, you know, what you're looking for or anything else. Nice easy grabs. Alright, that is the first of 3. What do you think? I think there's some work to do, but I think as a starting point this is pretty darn good. So I'm going to email Lucas and Cindy and just I'll upload the video and I'll let them have a look at it, and maybe we can have a bit of a chat and see what they think. But these would be my biggest issues. The pale colours on the pale. The ends are also an issue, the pink. But, you know, I think these are things that can easily be fixed. And it's Aussie and it's licensed. We're starting to get some winning here. And the prices are so reasonable. You know, let's get behind some Aussie sellers. They do actually ship worldwide, so non-Aussies, you know, you can actually enjoy these too. So check them out. They're going to be even cheaper for you, because if you're in the US, don't know what the shipping is, check that out, but don't know what the shipping would be. But from a currency conversion, all that kind of thing, how it comes packed in the tube, you know, you're not going to get much damage on those, because tubes are inherently stronger than rectangular boxes, and God knows we know that the shipping gets mangled at the moment with shippers. And Sendle, I'm not quite sure. Sendle use a courier in Tasmania anyway. They use what's called fast track, so it doesn't go in the normal mail, so it's not going to get trashed in amongst the normal mail, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know who they would use getting it out of Australia, but it's not going to go through a lot of the normal handling, so I think it will be cared for that little bit better. So I think that's also a win. Alright, I'll let you go. Talk your ears off. I think I've covered everything. Yeah. I'll talk to Lucas and Cindy first, and if I have an update, I'll let you know, and yeah, we'll see where we go. Alright, thanks for watching, and bye for now. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.